We're backstage with Felice Herrig, who just had a major victory over Alexa Grasso. I just spoke to you earlier and you said, listen, I might have been the underdog on paper, but I knew coming into this fight that I wasn't the underdog. You were the veteran. You showed that you were the veteran tonight. What's your assessment of that performance?
I went out there and I did everything that I knew I could do. Alexa is a boxer by trade. I'm a kickboxer by trade. I think people forgot about my years and years of striking credentials because I had so much success with submissions in the UFC. People forgot that, but I have a great boxing coach, Doug Mango. We work my boxing all the time. I'm a complete MMA fighter. What can I say? I have great jiu-jitsu coaches, Jeff Curran. I have great wrestling coaches. I feel like I'm a complete fighter, and I boxed with Alexa because I wanted to box with Alexa because I think people counted me out. They thought, oh, Felice could never box with this great boxer, and she is a great boxer. But I knew that coming in there, and not that I had anything to prove to myself, but I was like, hey, I haven't gotten in a brawl in a while. It might be nice to go back to my roots a bit.
You proved something to the world tonight. You also scored a couple of takedowns in there. You did prove that you're an overall well-rounded mixed martial artist. You seem to be renewed. When I spoke to you in Chicago, you had a great energy. When I speak to you here, you have a great energy. All week long, you seem positive and you seem calm. Do you feel like that will make the difference in this 2017 about where your career goes?
I think you're seeing the fighter that I always had in me, that I always was, but I couldn't pull out the performances in the fights because my anxiety got the best of me, because I had a lot of medical imbalances just from years and years of fighting and dieting and cutting weight and stressing myself. I have over 50 fights, between kickboxing and MMA, and that's a lot of fights. That's a lot of time that's a lot to put your body through, cutting weight and dieting all the time and doing it wrong, might I add. Right. Now I have energy because it's not miserable anymore because I'm doing everything right. I'm not being over obsessed with the scale. I don't weigh myself anymore till 2-3 weeks out because I don't need to. Because if I look at the scale and it's a number that I don't want, I'm like, oh, tomorrow I have to lose 1 pound. I have to be a pound lighter. And then the next day I have to be a pound lighter. So it's a lesson too to it's a mental head case. It's like you look at the scale and I always felt like I had to top myself. And now I feel like less is more. And I shouldn't be miserable in fight camps. I was miserable for a lot of years. I did a lot of things wrong, and I was stubborn. And I have a team behind me that believes in me and that kept, even though I was stubborn and I didn't always want to listen. After I hit rock bottom, I started listening, and I'm just really thankful for everyone who did believe in me. So again, I know I was a 3-1 underdog, but all you people who bet money on me, I hope you won a ton of money.
I hope they did too. Felice, it is always a pleasure to speak to you. It's always a pleasure to watch you do what you love and be so happy afterwards. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.